Hey, man, so excited to have this morning Jeff Johnson with 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you, man?
Man, blessed this morning. Blessed and highly favored, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm struggling, man. Like I'm really hurting over them finding Brother Jelani Dave's body and what this family is dealing with, and how as black folks it's like we find ourselves in the same stuff over and over and over again, and we keep trying to do all the right things and then wonder why the right things don't happen back to us.
Right.
And what I mean by that is, you all talked earlier in the segment about the fact that we are tax-paying citizens but can't get the same level of attention when we're missing, or that we have fought since before shackles were released from us for humanity, and we just can't seem to get people to see us as human. And at some point, we just have to be in a place, Rick, where we do things for ourselves in a real systematic way. And by that is number one, first of all, there's nothing this brother did to invite this to himself. Like, we can talk about all the things we got to do to prepare our kids, and I want to talk about that. But Brother Jelani did not invite this. He did not do something to warrant this happening to him. And I don't want there to be, we talk about how we're doing psychological profiles of him versus psychological profiles of the potential murderer. And all that says is that in some way, shape, or form, even the police are saying he did something to make this happen to him.
Wow.
And until there's evidence that says that is, again, speaking to the fact that we aren't human, because you don't do that to other people. The second thing, Rick, is I really want us to see, man, when I send my daughter to school, I probably waited too long, but I found a brother in Atlanta that was doing situational awareness and self-defense courses, because I wanted her and her friends to be able to, listen, it go down in Lenox Mall. And you gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta know you can't have 2 earphones in. You gotta know where to park your car and where not to park your car, how to walk with somebody. How do you make sure that you let somebody know where you're going, and when you get there, there are tools to safety that are about whether you get in a car wreck or whether you get attacked. And so I just want our babies to be in a place where when they leave us, whether that's leaving the house to go to school, or whether that's leaving for college, or whether that's leaving for the professional world, that they not only know self-defense, they know situational awareness, they know how to handle a firearm or a weapon, they know all the laws that are associated with those, that they are literally prepared to protect themselves. But that doesn't mean that even if they have all those things, that they're not going to be a victim in some way, shape, or form. And so I don't know, Rick, if there is an organization that is strictly committed to trying to do investigative work and find missing black people. But if there is, please hit me on my IG so I know what it is. I literally want to help you raise $1 million within the next year. If we are not funding our own organizations that are about finding the overwhelming number of missing people or our people to investigate, and listen, I'm looking for former law enforcement. I'm looking for grassroots folks that have already been doing this work because their babies have been missing. You know that John Walsh, Rick, created America's Most Wanted because his son was abducted and killed.
Right.
So America's Most Wanted ended up being one of the most popular shows in America because a parent who said, I don't want this to happen to anybody else, decided, how can I create something that supports other parents, other families, other missing people? We have to do that for ourselves. And I'm serious, Rick. Like, hit me. I know too many people in the nonprofit space. I know too many people that have money, and there are too many of us missing. And we keep talking about what a shame it is and why the media won't do something. Damn it, we need to do it for ourselves. And it's not that expensive for us to do it. We just have to be intentional about it. And so I know there are people out there already doing the work. So I'm not talking about starting something new, y'all. I'm talking about how do we bring together the people that are already doing it and find resources, whether it's former law enforcement, whether it's additional money, whether it's media outlets that we control, whether it's partnering with folks like Radio 1 and Reach, because they already have the airwaves and television and other digital partners. There's no reason we can't turn the tide on this on our own, Rick, and I'm tired of waiting on somebody else. Seriously, let me know who y'all know is doing this work. I want to get together with them and a couple of people who I know are funding nonprofits. And in the next year, I want to raise $1 million for this.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm not talking about no money coming to me. I'm talking about who are these people. Let's find out the organizations. Let's get them support. Let's make sure they have everything they need to do it right and send money directly to the people that are doing the work on the ground so that every time somebody, you talked, Rick, about you posting things that other people post. Sometimes we see some of those things and we like, oh, I hope they get found. Well, we all know what happens in the first 48 hours is everything.
Right.
We need to have our own alert system. We need to have our own system of letting people know when somebody goes missing. I don't care if they're 5 years old or if they're 105. We have to look out for our own in a way that is systematic. And until we do that, we hoping somebody else does it for us. Y'all hit me at Jeff Nation on all social media or Men Thrive. I'm serious about this. I know too many people that can help in this space, and I want to help raise money specifically for this.
Hey, Jeff, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
Man, I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed day, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Johnson.